So me and the man were sitting in the big parlor room. He had just took his first sip of bourbon, so he was very lucid. Didn't even turn on the RCA, and he looks at me and says, can you believe this new thing that got out there? It's called pre-quitting or quiet quitting. Somebody said it's quiet quitting. Pre-quitting would be better. That way it's like you stop working, but you're going to get out of there pretty soon. You might cheat them out of a week or two, but quiet quitting, that's when you don't do as much work. You just don't become, you're slacking off, but you still stay at work. It's like you become, instead of being a worker, you kind of become like some kind of a leech that globs on and slowly sucks energy and vitality away from the business or the corporation or whatever it would be, But you're no longer, they said the thing about the pre-quitting is that you're no longer engaged. You no longer give a crap. You're no longer, somebody told me they're not involved with the hustle culture anymore. When you're engaged, you got to get engaged. You can work at a canoe livery. You could work over at Walmart's. You're a young person. You have to be engaged. That's how you get the next job. You have to be engaged. You have to do a good job. People have to say, hey, look, this guy does a good job with this. Maybe we'd give him a better job. How are you going to get a better job? You have to be engaged with the lowly job first. I mean, come on, think about it. Cheaper screamers. I looked at the man. I was like, I know what you're saying. I don't like this whole concept of quiet quitting. But if you ask me, half of people at least have been quiet quitting for centuries. I mean, come on. I mean, quiet quitting, it's like people were born quiet quitting. They came out of their mother's wombs quiet quitting. They quiet quit. They were in there a couple extra days because they didn't want to come out. They were quiet quitting. Now, quiet quitting's been going on a lot longer than you think. The man looked at me and he said, you might be right. This quiet quitting might be part of it might be invasive upon our culture already. And I looked at him, I was like, yeah, I think it is.